Good morning, Sarah. It's Tuesday, December 4th. I've officially entered finals week / weeks. I know it's weird, but next week's my last week of class, but all my finals are due next week. So this is kind of finals week because I don't do tests on final days. I do projects usually for my classes. So yeah, I don't know what to talk about today. I feel like all my brain cells are kind of wiped out. Like between schoolwork and like the last 2 weeks of life, I'm just like kind of dead. Yeah, and I gotta make this video fast so that I can go do homework and go to class. So you may not know this about me, but I'm like the worst procrastinator. Like, okay, maybe not the worst, but definitely it's gotta be like top 10 in the world or something. I'm so bad. And I will wait till like the last minute to turn things in and do things. And so I'm like working on like 8 projects that I should have done already and didn't finish. You probably do know that I'm a procrastinator with those things. I put these videos up at like 11 o'clock at night usually. There are the rare times when I actually get it up like at a decent hour, but usually it's like 11 o'clock at night. And it will begin tonight probably because I don't even get home from class until like 10. So part of that means that I was working on homework for class today last night. And then my sister called me at like 10 o'clock and was like, hey, what are you doing? And I was like, well, I'm reading about the historical accuracy of the conspirator. I'm watching Home Alone and I'm texting my friend Katelyn. She's like, wow, that's some serious multitasking. And I was like, yeah, I'm pretty much pro. And then she followed up with, could you take me to the emergency room? And I was like, yeah, I could do that right now. Let me go get my coat and stuff. She was like, okay. So that's the latest in the 2 weeks that wouldn't quit. She's fine, and she was having really intense stomach pain, so she was kind of worried about, I don't know, like appendicitis or something like that. But they cleared her of all that. They were just like, you're fine. And she's like, thanks for nothing. But yeah, better than her actually like having something serious, but I don't know. Not necessarily the news you want. Well, I guess it is the news you want, to be like, nothing's wrong with you, except you're still in pain, so we don't know. But yeah, so after sitting in the emergency room for like 4 hours, and 3 of it was just me waiting for her. Like she got called back after like, I don't know, a little under an hour, but then I didn't get home until like 2:30. And I was like, yay, homework at 2:30 a.m. It's a good thing I don't have class until like 11 tomorrow. I'm kind of really getting excited for Christmas. I mean, I know it's still like 3 weeks away, but I'm kind of getting excited. Except for that it's cold outside. It's so cold outside. And while we were sitting in the emergency room, some kid came in and he was wearing shorts and flip-flops. And I was like, what is wrong with you? It's like 27 degrees outside. What? Maybe I'm being dramatic, but 27 degrees is like -2 Celsius. I kind of like putting temperatures into Celsius sometimes because it makes it sound so much more dramatic. At least if you're talking about cold. If you're talking about hot, it's not quite as exciting. But yeah, and then the lady that was checking them in was like, shorts? And he was like, I'm from California. And I'm just like, that means nothing. You should feel more cold here because I'm sure California is warmer. Right? I think so. I don't know what this video is about. Keep being authentically awesome.